unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Greetings, Universal fans! This episode was made possible by Fairy Godmother Travel and the Producers Club. So let's join the gang as we discover more about the Universal Orlando Resort, as well as Universal Studios Hollywood, Japan, and Singapore.
Hello and welcome to episode 144 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. My name's Hunter. Hello again. I actually showed up 2 weeks in a row this time. And with me today, I have Darren.
What's up, Internet?
Hey, Darren. How you doing?
Hey.
I've got Lee.
Boop, 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 we do, boop, boop. Hello, everyone. That's my new intro from now on.
Only you could do it better. And then, of course, we've got Tracey.
Hello, everyone. Shaking your head at Lee.
This week, we do have a very special guest. We have Mr. Derek Burgan.
I'm pretty sure I told Lee you had to mention I was a two-time run Disney medal winner, so can you put that back in post?
Absolutely.
I'll say that you just have to do the marathon. Oh my god, I have not heard that bell in such a long time.
Every time that bell rings, a fruit basket is delivered.
Every time the bell rings, Universal builds a new attraction. There it goes again.
See, Derek will be loving it on here because he gets to talk just about Universal instead of everything else he's on, where he has to talk about those other theme parks as well.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so we invited Derek on off the back of his recent Touring Plans article, Top 6 Attractions at Universal Orlando Resort, which we actually contributed to, right, guys?
We did
Indeed.
But we thought we'd bring him on to do our top 5 worst attractions at Universal Orlando Resort.
This could go horribly wrong.
Well, it can't go worse than these attractions.
Well, true.
I guess kind of the order we're going to go in. Let's go in the order I introduced you guys, and then I will kind of wrap up after that, okay?
Okay.
Oh. So I get to be first here.
Well, technically, it's Hunter first.
Oh, you guys want to start with me?
No.
Well, you did say in the order.
I don't really care. Okay.
Well, some things haven't changed since my last recording.
Wait, what?
Actually, Derek, the last time you were on, Hunter and Darren weren't here, so...
Oh, before you start, I would like to wish a very happy Mother's Day to Tracey, or whatever you guys call it over there.
Sunday.
One Direction Day or something, or George Michael's birthday. We're over here, we're celebrating the best people in the world, all of our moms, and Tracey, you're one of the best in this community. So,
Aww.
Thank you.
They've just completely pulled the curtain back as we're recording this on
Universal
Mother's
built
Day.
another ride.
And the show doesn't come out until next week.
The Tracey extravaganza.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lovely.
Yeah.
Aw.
Shame on you, Lee.
Yeah, so
You
everyone...
guys should have did another Thing Dads Don't Think About segment for this episode.
We haven't done one for a while.
I know. I need to come up with... If anybody's got any ideas, send them in, because I do enjoy doing them.
You know
Well,
what?
we don't have any because we don't know what to think about.
Mothers.
You're also
if
not
you've
a
got
dad.
any-
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
That
any
you know
mothers have got
about.
any ideas, send them in.
Oh my god, where have we gone?
Yes.
Okay. So, Darren, you're going to go first, buddy. Sorry.
All right. My number 5 is the Pterodon Flyers. Number 1, it's ageist. And number 2, I cannot pronounce it correctly.
Actually, it's not ageist, it's sizist.
Yes,
Yes.
is also sizist.
Is it? If you're a little person, can you still ride it? Or is it you have to be over a certain... If you like with a kid, it's an adult.
I bet they'd let Vern Troyer ride it.
He can probably grease a couple palms, though.
That sounds wrong.
Not what I meant.
No.
All right.
Is this where we don't tell Darren he's wrong with that?
No, it's Pteranodon Flyers anyway, so I'll put him right. Yeah, I can see your point. Actually, there's one I never even thought about.
Yeah.
No.
I did. It's one I don't really concentrate what's going on around in the ride because I'm too busy looking up because it looks very precariously hung. That sounded better in my head. But we'll
That's the
move
way I've been
swiftly on.
described a couple times, too.
Try to move swiftly on.
I will go with Darren as well. That not only
Adults rarely get on that ride either.
Jesus. And tell me again why we invited Derek on.
To bring out our original.
But the thing is, as well, it's one of those. We've done it twice, and there's been maybe a dozen people in the line for it before us, and we've still waited half an hour to get on it.
That's such a slow loader.
Yep.
It's 40 minutes of waiting, 30 minutes of excitement, and then 2 hours of disappointment afterwards.
30 minutes? Which ride have you been on?
Yeah.
I would disagree though about it being anti-adult. I would promote it the other way, and it's the only ride in the park that you can tell the kids this is for you, because there's so many they can't go on, especially at Universal compared to Disney, that they're constantly told no. Here's the one. You're not only are you told yes, but there's other people in your party that, you know, all your teenagers and all your brothers and sisters, they can't go on this. So I think that's a kind of pretty neat thing to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Good point.
that's their problem.
Yeah, Darren doesn't give a
rat's ass.
I did my time. Man.
Darren's old and bitter now.
Damn growth hormone.
Well, plus without it, how would we get those great shots of construction?
Exactly.
So that ride right now, or at least another year.
There's a video up on our YouTube that was taken from there, so yes, I agree.
Yes, it's clearly giving bloggers with children an advantage. Don't agree with this at all.
All three of them.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Dragon Challenge.
Oh, okay.
Now, I had a conversation with Darren the other day where I was like, right, because he was basically like, I don't hate anything at the parks. And I said, oh, well, you've got to be creative and have reasons for it. My reason for Dragon Challenge being one of the 5 worst attractions at Universal is the fact that it doesn't duel anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what it should be.
Yeah.
And
Right.
because of what it is now, they could take it out for me.
Mm-hmm.
But if it did start dueling again, which the rumours are kicking around because of the metal detectors and stuff, we might see it.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, if that's the way they're going to leave it, you can get rid of it for me. I don't care. I'll leave it in until...
They changed the queue a lot to try to retrofit it into Potter. So they front-loaded it being kind of neat to Potter, and then it's nothing. Whereas before, it was one of the coolest queues.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was like even the entrance of it was awesome, whereas now it's completely understated as well.
Lee, I definitely see where you're coming from. My 5th attraction is also going to kind of touch upon a similar thought. So,
okay.
All right, Mr. Derek?
Yeah,
Tracey was next.
Oh.
So I get we Mother's Day, that's it, I'm forgotten.
That was Hunter, not Derek.
My number 5 is Dr. Doom's Fearfall.
Oh, that's not a surprise. Ooh. Oh, no, actually, I would have thought that would have been higher up.
No.
Oh, that should have been on my list. I agree.
My reason for that is it actually makes me ill. I can do any ride. Oh. I can do rides that drop you, like those vertical rides that drop you.
Yeah, like acrophobia or...
Yeah, I can't do the ones that shoot you up. That sounds wrong, but...
Falcon's Fury, that does that, doesn't it? Slowly up and drop down.
Yeah, that's not a problem, but it makes me physically ill. So
that's what really killed it.
Yeah.
When you approach it, you know it's going to let you down anyways. So
the view from the top's stunning. You just don't spend long enough up at the top to see anything.
My eyes are closed because I'm dizzy and feeling sick, so I don't know.
I take Jade on it when we go over this year, mind. See what she craps herself.
It's so that's my number 5.
Yeah.
After riding Falcon. I'm the opposite of her on that one. I can only do her drop towers. That's the only one that I can do because it's like medicine. I need you to just throw me up because when I think about it, that is the worst part of those rides, that dread I have. So I can't be dragged up anymore. I have too much to live for. Whereas if you just throw me up, I don't have time to think about it. So I really like that. I'll never. I went to Falcon's Fury for Howl of Scream. There's no way you're getting me on that ride ever.
Oh no, I would love to do that.
Oh, it's great. I've been on it like 10 times so far.
Now, Derek, are you counting Tower of Terror in that list as well?
Well, that's not your traditional drop tower ride, so that's next level. But way beyond.
Tracey will ride Tower of Terror over and over again.
Yeah, I would ride that all day long. I love that ride.
You don't. I mean, most people wouldn't even know it's a drop tower ride. It's so immersive. But have you guys done? I mean, one of the biggest selling points for Dr. Doom is its queue. If you as long as you don't do the quick pass, the express pass, the real queue is pretty cool. You're actually going into like a villain's lair, and you're basically going to be tortured to death. I mean, that's amazing for a theme park.
The pre-show video is pretty cool as well.
Yeah. See, I can go through and then just bugger off. not actually do the ride.
Yeah, see you then.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
It's all right by me.
Yeah. My problem with it is just it's so quick. It's just a couple of bounces and you're out of there.
Yeah.
And then you got that slow descent back down again after the last one. It's just I just don't find it very, very appealing. And then you do get to see the nice mural of gum that people have spit out from up there. That's always nice to see.
And then depending on where you sat, you either get an awesome view out over the park of Jurassic Park and everything, or you get the team member parking lot at the back.
Yeah, you get to see behind the scenes.
Wow.
Backstage. Lee's right that if you do get the park view, though, that is almost like when you are doing Tower Terror and you get by that few seconds of the window.
Yeah.
It is cool with those high up views. So that is a neat feature.
See, we have a drop tower at our local theme park where it shoots you up, drops you down, shoots you up, drops you down, and then takes you to the top, holds you there for 10 seconds, and then drops you so you get that view at the top. If they did it like that, it would be awesome.
Yeah, I've only done that one once as well.
And the attraction never has a wait, so I'm not sure why they couldn't hold us up there for a couple minutes.
I'd just like to say that the last time we were there, Lee and Raymond did it. Jade was too short.
20 minutes.
It was longer than 20 minutes, and it's a long time to entertain how old she was? 8-year-old? 7-year-old?
Something like that.
Yeah, it seemed to be forever. So.
Now, on the bright side, that attraction does exit out into a pretty cool arcade. Just saying.
Yeah.
Before they take away all the games that you win prizes on.
Yeah.
We don't let our kids go in the arcades because we don't spend any more money.
It's not that. I'm at a theme park. What the hell do I want to be in the arcades for?
Good point.
Very true.
All right, Mr. Derek, go on ahead now.
I might earn a lifetime enemy on this show, but I'm going to go with Cat in the Hat.
How dare you? Butter me up with Mother's Day wishes.
It looks like they're not going to take care of it, and then they're slowing it down even more. I don't even think they're going to spin anymore. Like right now, they're doing maybe one spin. They're probably going to get rid of that. If they're just going to go with that route and definitely not put any maintenance into it, I mean, it just looks awful.
It does, you're right.
Then get rid of it, because everything else in that land is awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
That really bugs it. The fact that it almost never has a wait, and is technically your e-ticket of that land, I mean, that speaks volumes that people just do not want to keep going on it.
No, I agree.
Yeah. No, it's shabby, and
it's really old school dark ride. It is. It's horrendous.
Yeah. No,
it deserves better than that.
It does. You're right. It's do you know what, Derek? That's exactly right. It deserves better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people keep whacking it with selfie sticks, apparently.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, if I may jump in here, Cat in the Hat was also my number 5. Okay, glad we're on the same team here.
Yeah, because Hunter's got someone to share the fire, be in the firing line with him. That's why he's happy to put it out there now. He'll hide behind Derek.
No, for every reason you said, the past couple of times we've been on that attraction, it's just in such terrible shape. Like, we talk crap about E.T., on a fairly decent basis, but Cat in the Hat, blows it away in terms of how shabby it is. The attraction does not even spin anymore, which takes away, the most fun element of that attraction. Just completely underwhelmed by it lately, and I think they've either got to put some money into it and fix it, or they got to cut it somehow.
I'm surprised. Sorry, Dan.
The atmosphere is creepy, which is really odd. I mean, Dr. Seuss should be weird, but it's just a creepy, really stark atmosphere around
You're getting
the
those
specific
Five Nights at
scenes.
Freddy vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it just ugh, I don't know. It's unsettling. It doesn't seem like it'd be fun for kids. It's not fun for adults. I don't know.
It's not fun for a big Zeus fan either, whoever she may be. They should come to me. I can give them plenty of ideas for a ride to replace it. Yeah. It's a shame because the hat as well is such a great icon in the park.
It's cool.
It just needs some TLC.
Yep. Yeah. They need to do what Disney just did with The Little Mermaid. Maybe just make it blacklight a lot of stuff so you can't see basically everything surrounding it. I mean, you could everything is exposed in that ride. If you want a behind the scenes of being a Universal creative, this shows you exactly what's behind that ride. Yeah. You can see it all, unfortunately, in plain view. And you're going so slow that you have a lot of time to look at these features. So either spin it so you can't get distracted, or darken it all up so it looks better, but it needs something.
Yeah.
Just quick little side note, ever since, the Ariel's Journey attraction did receive that black lighting, it's such a better ride.
People love it. I feel bad because I loved that ride before, so I don't know what people were complaining about.
I've rode it once and that was enough.
All right, Darren, what's your number 4, man?
Number 4, I went with Rip Ride Rocket.
What? Done. Darren.
You're the only freak on this show.
Derek will back me up on this one. Rip Ride Rocket is not horrendous.
It is.
Yes. Not
Have you seen the
only
playlist,
is it
Lee?
the worst queue in all of Universal.
Absolutely the worst queue.
I'll agree with that.
When you actually get on the coaster, I hate the lift. I feel like I'm going to slide out the back. That's just a personal problem, I know. But then you get going on the coaster, it really gets going, and then break hill. And then you get going again, really get going, it feels good, and break hill again. And then it's over.
See how chastising it for doing everything the mummy does.
Yeah, but the mummy's fun.
Yeah, but Mummy...
And it's dark.
Yeah, the
and
Mummy
it's,
put something in there.
and it's got fire.
I
Yeah.
love Rip Ride Rocket. You leave it alone.
Yeah.
There's always one or two.
There's two.
There's always two. Three against
I think it's
two.
just a problem of engineering where they had to squeeze it into a weird area, and I think it really suffers for
Well,
it.
it's wrong anyway, isn't it? Isn't the lift hill in the wrong place?
Apparently so.
How can people not like that lift hill? I think it's one of the signature moments of that ride. That'd be like somebody saying, "I don't like the beginning of Hulk." I mean, are you crazy? That's one of the 5 best points of that ride. You're nuts.
Yeah.
I agree.
See, it's the
Problem
only
is that
ride
there's
that
5
you can
good
pick
points
your
on
own
that
soundtrack to. I mean, that's amazing. It's the only, until Hogwarts Express, it was the only attraction that went through several different lands of a theme park. I mean, that was a first. It's absolutely amazing. You're crazy, man.
I will give you, it looks amazing at night.
Now I know why I had Derek on this show.
The best part of Rip Ride Rocket is when it's lit up in the background while a concert's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
We had a great view of it from our hotel room.
It definitely adds to the Universal skyline. So when you see people post the pictures of the parks at night or even during the day, it's what stands out. It's definitely one of the things people look at in photos as eye-catching. And I think it's no coincidence that when people who aren't theme park fans or like Jimmy Fallon when he went last year, or they're having Sharknado 3 taping, that's the ride they're attracted to. I mean, they're not like us. They're not immersed, and they're not about cues, and they don't know about theming, and they don't know about the on-ride videos and stuff like that. They just want the coolest ride, and I think to the average person, that is one of the coolest rides in the park.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You don't agree, but you'll give
Darren,
it.
make a new pick. You're wrong.
Me, is it?
It's you.
My number 4 is Despicable Me Minion Mayhem.
You shut your mouth.
You just made Darren look smart.
Right.
I'm
Do you want to
half
know
with you. I'm
why?
half with
Right. Because I don't. I've said this before on the show, God knows how many times. I don't think that 4K 3D is very good. I don't think if you compare it to something like T2, where you get a proper 3D experience, I don't think with a 4K you get it. You know, they've retrofitted it into an old ride that's already been retrofitted into an old ride. But my main problem with it is they jumped the gun.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been so. That we talked on the last show about Nintendo taking over Kid Zone. That should have been your Kid Zone replacement. Should have been Despicable Me. Andy, I don't care. Right, I love Minions. You can email all you want about how much you hate the little
Yellow
bleeps,
things.
right? But that should have been your Kid Zone replacement, and that's why I think it's one of the worst attractions in, because it's not what it should have been.
Mm. I will say though, I love the queue area and all the
Agreed.
pre-show,
It was awesome.
but then you get to the show and it's
Yeah,
no, bring back Jimmy
Jimmy
and
Neutron.
friends.
Yeah. It does. It's again that kind of thing. What Derek said with the Cat in the Hat, the queue and everything leading up to it doesn't deserve what you get at the end.
And I'm sorry, but I was promised a Minion dance party at the end.
Yeah,
Didn't get one.
I have experienced the Minion Dance Party, and it is probably too intense for you.
I shall take that under advisement.
so there you go. That's mine.
Darren's
Well,
like
yeah.
a Rip Ride Rocket, the lift hill. No, but have you
You ever
experienced the main dance party?
Let me tell you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I personally like the whole attraction. I think it's really cool. The 3D, I agree with Leon that Terminator 2, that certain kind of 3D where it's it comes out at you as opposed to you like looking into something, like everything that the modern 3D is basically. And I think they could have done something with that to make that a little bit, more pronounced in there. But I think it's good for what it is, and it's a people eater. I think it's consistently the longest line in the park.
But is that
Universal, right?
Is that because it's a people eater, or is it just because it doesn't hold many people?
Yeah. Well, the queue is a people eater at least.
Yeah, I bet if you averaged how many people rode something during a day, that would have to be at very near the top. I think most people, I think, disagree with Lee in terms of, I think it's a pretty fun ride. I think that video's perfectly great. I mean, maybe you could nitpick on, is the quality of video good? I mean, Terminator 2 3D is like an exception in terms of how they do their 3D compared to everyone else. I think 4K at Spider-Man is awesome. I'll take that over, say, something like Shrek. I think 4K is great, and I've never had a problem with that video. And Tracey nailed it. That queue was one of the best queues at Universal. I mean, they just nailed it. It's not that it's a bad ride; it's just so good. I think that's why Lee wants it expanded. Not that they squandered it. It should be like the Super Slave Funland and Universal Studios Hollywood.
Exactly.
But that was all before Despicable Me 2 showed that this brand has huge legs.
Yep.
This was a pretty big gamble, considering they only had one movie at the time to go on. Oh, and one last thing I really like, that this is the one ride which kind of incorporates something that you can buy in the gift shop in a natural, organic way that I think really works. I really like that doll that you can buy, made by Agnes or whatever.
All right, I thought you were going to say the fart gun.
they got some good. I like the piranha gun that's on the Despicable Me parade too. They got some cool stuff in that brand. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Right. My number 4 won't come as a great surprise to anybody. May come as a great surprise how low it is in my list.
Oh.
E.T.
Oh.
E.T.
Gosh.
Really?
Booby alien. Enough said. There you go. Moving on.
I am shocked that that's in your top 5.
Really?
Mad doll.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't think you hated it that much.
Welcome home.
Derek's never coming on again. He can't believe all these rides that we're putting in. He's just like, what the hell?
But I'm not a fan of the film either.
No, me either.
I don't like the film. Never liked the film. It traumatized me as a kid.
No, I laughed at it as a kid, but whatever.
You know,
Yeah, I wasn't a fan either.
I don't like riding a bike very much. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's a bike that rides. You don't have to pedal it.
Yeah, but still got to sit in the bugger.
Fair enough.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a few good bits. I like the forest scene. I like that. I do not like the freaky, multi-breasted alien at the end. I'm sorry. Nightmares.
I
Move
need to
on.
ride it again.
Total recall the
You've missed that. It gets brought up every time we talk about
No.
18 and don't ask.
Little Miss Multi-Boob.
Derek,
Don't
if you
need
come
her.
out to meet us in October, ask our Jade what she says E.T. looks like.
Oh, right. Yes.
He'll give you a giggle.
Well, I'm just concerned as to how she knows. Moving on.
All right, my number 4 is and none of you have picked one of this, but when I did my original top 6 articles, it was rides and shows, basically any attraction. But this one is a show for me, and it's Sinbad over in Islands of Adventure. I think it's, even though they're redoing it right now, I think they're wasting their time. They should just shut it down and change it to either a completely new show or themed it over to Harry Potter. But I'm not a big fan of this show, and I think a large amount of space is dedicated to that could be much better spent elsewhere.
I'd forgotten about Sinbad.
Sinbad, talk about so bad, am I right?
I used to quite like it, and then we went to see it when we were over in the last time we were over in 2013, and it was pretty bad.
Yep.
The stunts and stuff are really good, and the set's really good.
Yeah.
It's just the script now is really, really corny, and we went down for a meet and greet with the characters afterwards, and he must be about 50 years older than me.
Bloody hell.
They need, for Hollywood or some movie company, to make that type of swashbuckling thing popular again, because even in the city of Orlando, Arabian Nights is one of the dinner experiences that just didn't last. It doesn't have legs like in medieval times. Kids are always going to like that type of Sir Galahad and stuff like that. But this type of thing right now with Sinbad, it's so far out of pop culture that it's hard to make it cool. And Universal, maybe the new show is going to change my mind, but I don't think so. Universal has not made it cool.
They could have done if they'd themed it in. If the Hercules that came out not that long ago, if that had been any good, they could have sort of tied it in with that. They've already worked with him on Disaster.
Especially
But
if they actually
apparently
got
it
The
was
Rock
pants.
in there.
Put the rock in everything.
I'll go see anything with the rock in.
Despicable Me, The Rock Mayhem.
I'm sold. Nah.
There we go. All right. Number 4 for me personally, I actually put Disaster.
What?
I forgot about Disaster.
No.
In my head, I walked straight past that.
Darren,
Like
maybe
most
you and
people
I just
do.
Yeah.
No.
Just
No.
not a fan of this attraction whatsoever.
Why?
Just a total waste of time, and I think that's the worst thing you could do with your day in a theme park.
I don't know. Nina and I just did it recently, and I don't know if it's due to its potential impending doom. But they had actually everything running again. All parts of the ride were working. So it was really cool to see that again, and it just reminded me because for so long I've gone on there and the whole street scene with the tanker truck doesn't come down or the water doesn't come out on the other side. There's always been something wrong with it. But seeing everything run again and like really tied together, I still definitely enjoy the scene. I know it's not something that can last, and from what it sounds like, it's not going to for very much longer. But I like the depending on who you get, of course, they've got all kinds of different actors doing it. But for the last few times, I've been really happy with the actors that they've had working out there. So,
and that earthquake scene would have been cool if they didn't have the supposed director guy screaming at you the entire time to look left and scream or make a face or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I can just look past that and remember a time before any of that was there. Yeah.
I like Disaster.
Yeah, Hunter, you're telling me the first show scene, the illusion effect with Christopher Walken as Frank Kincaid, you don't think that is amazing?
No, and honestly, to be perfectly honest, I think it's the most perfect execution of that technology in any of the parks.
Yeah, it's better than Forbidden Journey.
The attraction just not warranted, I think.
I think you start off with that, which is A+. I think you end with the most funny thing in the park, no matter whoever I've been with. And whoever they choose from the crowd to do those little videos you make, then they put it together with that awesome video with The Rock and with Mother Nature, and that always slays everyone in the ride. It's perfect. I can't believe what I'm hearing that you're saying it's a waste of time.
No.
That video is the funniest thing in a park that has a lot of funny things.
The whole attraction
It's great, but I disagree. I think the funniest thing in the park is the Hollywood Horror Makeup Show, at least in my experiences.
The what?
The Universal Horror Makeup Show.
Thank you.
Correction there.
Calls myself an expert.
I need to get me one of those bells.
Oh, bloody hell, you don't.
All right, so go on into the third section.
Okay. My number 3 was Shrek 4D.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to get a lot of arguments on this one.
No, not from me.
All right, just sucks.
Agreed.
Pre-show is too long, in my opinion.
It's a good pre-show though, right? I mean, you're talking about
I love the
little
pre-show.
kids getting tortured. I mean, this is next level for a theme park. For your kids are walking in, they're seeing Pinocchio almost in an Iron Maiden. I mean, there's some pretty cool ideas in that pre-show, I think.
There is, and the fact that it's like animatronic-ish as well. It's not just I'll be honest, the pre-show I love.
It's
I could
really
happily
worth doing.
Yeah, I would agree.
It just doesn't tie into the film.
No,
not at all.
Yeah. And then the actual attraction itself, sit on shaky benches.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Shaky, very, very
Whiplash.
shaky benches.
Yeah.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
That was horrific when we saw those
it was
floors, 'cause it was nearly
funny.
empty, wasn't it? My God.
We were just sat watching the benches bounce back and
swear to
forwards,
God, I
not
thought
the
there was-
actual
yeah.
film. It was hilarious.
So,
How do you compare the 3D? Since Lee, you just trashed 4K. This is definitely not 4K.
It's not even
What do you
1K,
think?
is it?
it is also
And it shows.
terrible.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I haven't ridden that ride since 2005, so I honestly couldn't tell you.
It's got horrible ghosting on the sides.
Always has done.
of all the 3D, so it makes it really like blurry and it's not good 3D at all.
And as somebody who struggles to see the 3D because I've got to wear the glasses over my other glasses, for me it is the worst 3D in any of the 3D rides I've ever done anywhere. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay,
It's,
so
it's popular. None of us can argue that it is one of the more popular attractions in that park, right? I mean, anyone who's been there a long time can warn people against going to it, but you can't stop. I think the Shrek brand name is strong enough to bring people in. And it is, I think, when people leave there, your average person who just rides it one time is going to have enough laughs and they're going to love that pre-show that they're going to say, I had a good time at that ride. I mean, it's
now, do you think that's due to its proximity at the front of the park and next to Despicable Me, or on the attraction's merits itself?
I think it was popular before that came. You know, and now that becomes a gauntlet of walking through. You have two gigantically packed rides, but before it was just Shrek was packed. I'm definitely not saying it's not the greatest ride, but I think it does have some good merits. And you guys should walk around that gift shop at the end. There's some really neat hidden details, some subversive stuff meant for adults that are really good.
Okay.
Also, the fake attraction posters
Farquaad
are the greatest things.
Yeah.
It's just the actual main event is crap.
Yep.
Well, I will speak more about this later. My number 3 is Animal Actors. What is it now? Live or on location or what is it?
Are the dead or alive? Animal actors.
On stage. I don't even know what it's called anymore.
I thought it was on location.
It's with an exclamation point, so you got to say it with power. On location!
It's just, for a park that's getting away from that pulling the curtain back behind the scenes type thing, it just doesn't fit in that park at all anymore. And it will be interesting to see if whatever replaces Kids Zone, whether they'll take that as well, because it's kind of on the edge of it, isn't it? The stadium. But just, I don't know how much of a crowd it pulls in, because again, we haven't done it. We've never even done it with the kids, so we haven't done it since 2000. We haven't.
Done it twice.
Not with
I've
the kids, we haven't. Not with the kids.
I'm pretty sure I've got photos.
Well, then it's been 2009 if we've done it with the kids. I don't remember
I'm pretty sure that we went down the front with Jade.
To do
at
what?
the end.
No.
Pretty sure we
You're
did.
thinking about Flamingo Land.
No.
But anyway, it's crap, and it doesn't... The parks are getting away from that sort of line of things of it being an actual studio now, and it just put something else into it. Just leave it there for Bill and Ted. Or whatever they're doing for Halloween Horror Nights this year.
What do the rest of you guys think? I actually like that show. I kind of disagree with Lee. I never really thought about it as a behind-the-scenes movie-making experience, which I guess it kind of is now that I think about it. But for me, it's just seeing these cool animals from the movies doing kind of tricks. And SeaWorld has a similar show called Pets Ahoy or something like that. I think they're
Love
good.
Pets Ahoy.
Yeah, now Pets Ahoy is awesome.
Seeing these everyday animals do tricks. It's one thing seeing dolphins and stuff. It's another, how do you train a cat to do stuff? These people won't even listen to me in my house after 20 years. You know, it's just this stuff.
We only go to that show for the rats, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pets Ahoy.
Pets Ahoy,
Pets Ahoy's awesome.
I enjoy it, and Busch Gardens has a really similar one that they just opened recently.
Right.
It was opening night Critters is what theirs is called.
Right.
Okay.
And both of them, I think, like Derek said, it's cool. People are always going to like to see trained animals do tricks. I mean, and it's a good way to get out, get out of the crowds for a little bit, enjoy a show, and then you can go back on and do your thing. So,
or in SeaWorld's case, get out of the crowds and enjoy air conditioning.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about SeaWorld. We don't want hate.
But yeah, it's a good place, especially if you've got kids and you need to take some time out just to take a rest, and it's in the shade.
Sit down.
It's all ages. It's not offensive. There's some pretty funny, charming stuff, I should say. It's a good show.
Only sad thing is, no more monkeys.
Yeah.
Not allowed to have those.
And it's got Frank the Pug. That's always going to be their ace.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's always a showstopper.
Still my number 3.
Okay.
All right. And it's Tracey?
Well, my number 3 has already been mentioned. It'll be Sinbad. I didn't say much when Sinbad came up earlier, but it's kind of like all of the above. It's tatty.
Yeah.
The jokes are really old.
I still like shish kebab.
But it's always good with shows like that because there's the opportunity for things to go wrong, like people not pulling sleeves down before they put the fake arm up.
No, that was
It's happened on both.
Clyde and Seymour.
It's happened on both. It's just
old.
And it's one of those as well, they only think about a certain angle of viewing. We were sat at the side. So we could, I know they're not actually going to punch each other and stuff like that, but you could see how much they were missing each other by.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking about the whole audience. They're thinking about probably a 15 to 20 degree angle of the audience. I know they can't.
It It was his arthritis, bless him. He meant to hit him. He just missed him.
Yeah. Let's not bother refurbing. Let's retheme and bring something fresh
No, I
in.
want to see what they're doing with it. I'm quite interested to see what they do with it.
It better be good. I mean, it's almost like what they just redid. Darren mentioned they redid Disaster, and they spent a ton of money on that. They brought in A-list actors as part of that, and it most likely going to be one of the next things to go. So if you're putting all this money into Sinbad, and its proximity to the Wizarding World almost dictates that it's going to have to be changed at some point in the future, no matter how good it is, that it's just an interesting decision to make, if you ask me.
I know what they could do with it.
Yeah.
Incorporating it into the Wizarding World.
I like it for right now, at least. I like your idea in that you have Hercules, you have other concepts that you can apply more to Lost Continent that maybe resonate more with your average fan, or you can do cooler things with. Maybe they should have gone in that direction rather than just, it looks like it's another Sinbad show.
Go on then.
Dueling Club.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You could have that. What was the other thing I was just going to say? Oh, you could have Defense Against the Dark Arts class. You know, where they have the boggarts and they're coming out of the wardrobes and stuff like that. Or, you know, when
that
they're
could
doing...
be an interactive thing as well.
Yeah. I think you guys probably don't watch it as much over there, but Jimmy Fallon has done a lot in terms of green screen stuff and what you can do. And you kind of get a piece of that at Disaster. They put it all together. You see little bits of it, and then you see it. The video at the end is really cool. You could kind of do a dueling club where you're just watching it, and it could seem pretty neat. But at the end, they could put quick special effects in that could really amp it up. So I think there's a lot of potential there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, my number 3 is going to be Fievel's Playland, right across the street from Lee's Animal Actors. I'm not sure. It's a poorly themed land. Revolving around a mouse, and I liked it the first time it was called Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I've still never been in there.
No reason to.
But that, like Sinbad, is almost it's a brand where even Fievel's Goes West and American Tail, even at the time they weren't that big, but definitely that company has not followed through with it compared to, say, the DreamWorks stuff. So if they're not going to put their attention back into that brand, then it kind of just sits and languishes. I mean, there's some neat ideas in that that part of the Playland. It's like a Bug's Life. You know, you're miniaturized. But if they're not going to make that brand bigger, then you need to get rid of it and put something that's going to be much cooler for kids to be drawn to.
How many kids these days actually know who Fievel is?
Right.
I bet ours don't.
I was done. I barely know who he is.
Raymond might do.
I've never seen
I think he had it on video. I'm not sure. But she won't have a clue.
I don't really know much.
I've never seen him, nor me either.
Yeah, it's not. They don't bring it back. It's not on TV. Even Curious George and Barney still have a presence on PBS and other channels. They still connect to kids, and Fievel does not.
I still love Curious George.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to sit through hours of Curious George with a toddler.
Good.
I did.
Good.
Avoided Barney though.
Like the plague.
Good stuff. And Darren, actually, to go back to that, I did have Shrek 4D in my third spot as well.
All right. And
Any other reasons, Hunter, other than...
Well, no, just kind of what I think I would be totally fine with them putting in another 3D film, even with the Shrek franchise or whatever. I just want that attraction to be upgraded because I think there's a lot of cool ideas there that aren't, completely implemented yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break before we get into the last two, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Diagon Alley is open at Universal Studios Florida, and we know all you witches and wizards can't wait to visit. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel deal with the muggles in resort reservations. They are Universal Parks and Resort specialists, as well as an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the new Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando area vacation needs. And make sure to let them know you heard about them because of UUOP, because every UUOP referral helps us continue to bring you the best Universal coverage. Contact them today by phone on 832-284-4002 or toll free 888-939-642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com. Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
All right, we are now back. So I guess we're going to start with number 2.
I picked Sinbad for my number 2. And I've never experienced it personally.
What?
I've only seen a YouTube video of it.
But you're volunteering to go see the new refurb show in June 12th in June and give us a full detail, right?
Yes, I will. I will do that. I will take that arrow.
Okay.
I find that quite surprising for an annual pass holder who's not experienced everything in the park, whether you think it's garbage or not.
Yeah, it's weird.
I find that at Disney, I've gone, I don't know how many times, I've never done Carousel Progress, ever.
What?
Certain things I think you just walk by a million times, even though you're there a lot. So it doesn't shock me at all. Even Universal, there's things that people have been there dozens of times over the years and just, I've never done that.
My number 2, and I'm surprised nobody's mentioned it yet. Actually, I was looking at you then. It's not one that I'm surprised, but it's Stormforce Accelatron.
Oh, Whiplash again.
Because A, I will never ride it because it will make me ill.
Especially if you ride with me.
And B, it's another one of those crappy, kind of like Doctor Doom is, it's just an off-the-shelf ride dumped into Marvel Superhero Island with a loose theme around very
loose, around Storm. Why isn't it around Quicksilver? Something fast.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. There's no element of thunder or something like that to make it anything related to her at all. So that you're right. It's as loose can be.
Best thing to do is fill your kids up with ice cream. Take them on with me, and I nearly wrench my shoulders out, getting us to go as fast as we can. And the kids go green, and their eyes roll back in their heads, and it's still not fast enough for me.
Well, you said you weren't going to ride it after you went on it in 2009, and it was when it stopped, it went bang.
It was literally, and I had just going so fast, and it was just like the brakes just slammed on, and I wrenched my neck.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It definitely goes faster than any equivalent ride on Disney property, so there's that. And I like that it's one of the 2 rides that a kid can do in a comic book land. There probably should be more. There's no play area for them there like there is at Jurassic and almost anywhere else. This is a comic book. They're going to want to go there, and they're going to find out they can't ride Hulk, they can't ride Tower Freefall, they can do Spider-Man, they can do this. So they need another ride there for kids, so at least they got this.
I agree.
Yep.
I don't think they can, though, can they? Can they put anything else in?
Well, I agree this should be rethemed. I'm glad they have it. Or they should put a play area like they have almost at every other island to at least let them do stuff, because they're going to want to be, the comic book, especially now more than ever, they're going to be drawn to having fun there, and they're just going to be told, again, a lot of no's.
Well, jump in quickly. Unfortunately, Hunter's had to go because apparently he's got a dinner reservation. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
So he has sent me his last 2, so I'll jump in with them, but unfortunately he's had to go.
All right.
Who is it?
Can we speculate where his reservations are? Le Chef de France or Mythos?
Ohana.
Probably Disney.
Ohana. No, it'll be Taco Bell.
I have reservations at the Bell.
I think we should do this, right?
Taco Bell.
I'm going to set this out there for the listeners. Anyone who wants to jump in, right, try and guess. You don't get a prize or anything, but we'll give you a shout out on the show if you can guess where Hunter's dinner reservation was for tonight.
Type of Doritos tacos he ordered. Cool.
Are those $12 bag? I heard all about them, Derek. You're an idiot. I'm paying $12 for a bag of Doritos, whatever.
Well, crisps.
Yeah.
Oh,
$12.
no. You're talking about my $12 bag of Doritos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's why. And this ties again to why you English people drive me crazy. I bought it. It wasn't based on ounces like normal people based on
ounces. We have grams.
Yeah, exactly. So it's 300 grams. I'm like, well, that must be like some gigantic bag, like win it out at a carnival. I get it. It's a small bag that you get in a vending machine for $12.
300 grams? No, they're 30 grams.
Oh, I'm outraged.
Derek's going to have a heart attack.
If it's $12 worth of Doritos,
Derek,
he
you
will.
need to step out of your comfort zone, step on an aeroplane and come and visit us over here, and we'll enlighten you to the world.
I'm going to be broke if Doritos cost $12.
Yeah, they don't.
15.
It might have cost you like $2 for the crisps and then $10 for the shipping, maybe.
Oh, dear. Is it me?
Yeah.
Number 2. Shrek.
Really?
Yeah. It's everything we said, and Whiplash.
I'm surprised.
It probably says much that those, like in American theaters, we have D-Box, which kind of simulates.
Yeah, we've got it over
like
here
that.
as well.
Most people don't do it. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's popular. So the theme parks seem to want to throw you into these type of experiences, and they call it 4D, with the fourth dimension being water sprayed on you. But I think people just want a better movie in front of them. That's what they want.
Yeah,
we've got it at the Metro Centre Cinema. They're just moving seats that are moved to what you're watching.
All right. Well, I've been to theatres that have got moving seats. They're usually broken.
Really?
But,
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No,
they move because they're knackered, not because they're supposed to.
And then usually the water sprays where somebody sneezed over you.
Or someone's slipped and spilt the drink all over you behind you.
Yeah. There's nothing I can add to Shrek. It's just, I like some of the pre-show. I like some of the gags that are around the building, but the main show itself, which is what you should really be going in for, has left me cold from the first time I saw it. Especially since it's not an original movie. It's something that was released. It was a Christmas special or something like that.
It's on the DVD.
No.
It's on the DVD as well. You can buy it, so it's not special.
But it was original when it was. They only did that like 10 years afterwards.
I beg to differ, Mr. Derek Burgan. We saw that on the DVD for Shrek before we saw it at the park, and we saw it in the park for the first time in 2004.
We're gonna have to go to Wikipedia on this one. It is one thing that's neat about it. It's almost a seamless transition from the end of Shrek, which is cool. It's kind of like you're getting the next part of the story. So I kind of like that, especially for people who love Shrek at the time. And Shrek was awesome when it first came out. That was just 20 years ago. So I'm with all of you that there could be something new there. But there are some neat positives that people probably like going to that movie. But there's no way that movie was available on DVD, or at least in America. Maybe I don't know what they do over there in your outlaw countries where they sell $12 bags of Doritos. But over here, it wasn't included with the DVD until like 2 or 3 years ago. There's no way. It was a big thing when they did it.
Because it came with 3D glasses, didn't it?
Yeah, it was like a 2-pack. Like you're getting this movie, which you've never seen before, at least over here. All right, ready for my number 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going Fear Factor. All right, that's right. And if I wanted to see people eat disgusting food, I'd go to Scotland. Not Universal Studios Florida.
What disgusting food do they eat in Scotland, Derek? Come on, in your American bubble, what do you think?
Blood sausage, haggis, basically
blood
anything
sausage
on the menu is disgusting.
Blood sausage is not Scottish.
Derek, have you ever had? But I'll teach you to call it properly, right? It's called black pudding. Have you ever had black pudding?
Anything? No, that sounds racist. Anything the word black in it, I'm not going to eat. It just sounds disgusting.
Have you ever had it?
No, and I'm never going to.
It's delicious.
You are, right? We're taking you out to breakfast at the Three Broomsticks when we come over in October, and I will force it down your throat. I mean the black pudding.
I mean
the blood sausage.
Breakfast. We do it
the more
right
you say,
over
the
here.
worse it gets.
Oh, Derek, you need to broaden your horizons.
And your palate. Anyway.
But no, I agree with that. We've never even done it.
No.
I never even thought of putting it down. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put anything in that I hadn't done.
It's another one that's also, it's a victim of where its location in the park, right? You know, now it's, again,
especially
it's bordering
now,
Harry Potter, it needs to be better. Or it was near a World Expo, which could have been better. It could have made a better universe there. Instead, it sits by itself, and I think the only reason it stays there is because of what Lee said, Bill and Ted. I mean, otherwise, there's no reason to have that.
No.
I don't think it's ever been on when we've been there, has it?
No, I'm not sure it has. It definitely wasn't on last time we were there.
No, I don't think it ever has.
Has Darren done it?
Yeah, I've seen it, unfortunately. It's I mean, the stunts are of course very extremely safe because they have to be because you're at a theme park. So there's not really any sense of risk, and you just get them watch them eat a blended bug shake.
Yeah, they don't get anything, right? At least the TV people, they're promised $10,000 or whatever. You get a T-shirt or something for
I think
years of bad memories. Oh my God.
And they do the plastic case over your head with a bug in there, like a spider.
A spider, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would freak at that one.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But I do see also that a lot of people go to it, and there's always a long line when they're doing the auditions during the more peak times of the year. They usually have a significant crowd that's going to do it, so I don't know. It's probably one of those first-timer things, too. It's like, oh, look, the Fear Factor thing. Let's go check it out.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that show when it was on TV over here, and it had some interesting things.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because it hides it. It does a good job of hiding what you're going to see. All you get is the gigantic berm, basically the back of the stage. So it could be anything in there, and then you get in there, and it's just a regular. Yeah, and there's nothing going on.
What was Hunter's?
Oh, yes, I forgot. Yes, he did tell me. Hunter's number 2 is Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. Basically, for having the most unfinished major ride in a theme park, and also the ride vehicles suck hard.
Yep.
They do, yeah. He gets that point. But I think the unfinished part is right. But I think a lot of people identify the fact that it's cheap looking as being part of unfinished. But I think cheap looking is that style of cartoon, the Jay Ward cartoons. That was their signature style. And I think a lot of people confuse it being cheap with how that art style was and their cheap gags. And they were meant to be like that. I think it's a great ride. I think it's hilarious. I agree it should have more, and it was supposed to have more. But what it does have is some really cool stuff. And that drop at the end is nuts.
The drop at the end is fantastic, especially the way it's laid out in the park. That when you're walking through from Toon Lagoon in Jurassic Park, you walk across, and that's your focal point.
Yeah. I've got to say though, if you didn't know that it was an unfinished ride, you wouldn't know.
Oh no. We didn't.
My problem with it is, why the hell? In the outdoor queuing area, do you always seem to be under something that's dripping water on you? That really pees me off.
Oh no, I'm going to get wet before I get soaked.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about being wet.
That's just an effect. It's supposed to look like it's shoddily built, so.
Is it?
You guys know how much I love those water cannons at the end. If you guys spent money on doing that, it is the most fun thing to do at the parks.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate when people do that to me. I'm like one of those guys that gets off the ride like, where are you? Where are you? Blue hat, red shirt, I saw you.
I think it was Lou Waghorn, wasn't it? She's advises on the best...
Specific number, which one it is the best one to get there as well,
Top of my head, I can't remember which one.
But it's one of those ones where the big dip doesn't get you. Like, I mean, you'll get wet from it a little bit, but it's that little tiny dip around the corner where it's just like, and then that like completely drenches you.
I love it.
It's a lot like Atlantis at SeaWorld does the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's
it's like
crappy theme, but a really fun ride again.
Yeah, it was really weird. The audio was off when we went in. I feel like it took mushrooms.
It is a bit trippy, mind.
Yeah.
I like that ride. That's a good one.
I do. Jade, like our youngest loves it. She dragged us around it 3 times when we were there last time.
Yeah, it was a little cold when we went, so these people were standing off to the side after we did the big drop, and they're like, oh, is it bad? It was like, no, we didn't even get that wet. And then the second drop came, and we were completely soaked. So
it was too late for those poor people.
Have you guys ever spent the $5 for one of those gigantic dryers?
Derek, do you know me at all? I ain't spending money to get dry. That's what the sun's for.
I've used
£5. Sorry.
I've used one of those things in our local theme park.
The crap.
They don't work.
I could breathe on you and dry you off quicker.
They're just orange lights that make you warm, so that you're warm and wet.
It's the same thing. Which is it? Is it Dinosaur when you go through or is it Space Mountain where they've got the orange lights where you're supposed to blast off? And that's what it is. There's no actual heat behind it. It's just orange light bulbs.
Psychosomatic warming.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Well, I have wasted $5 on this. And Lee's right. I think if he breathed on me,
I would pay $5 for an effective shoe dryer, like something you just put your feet in and they dry those out, because that's the worst part of it.
And Tracey takes her
shoes
shoes
off. They tell you not to, but what they're going to do when you're halfway around the ride? Take them off.
It's like, keep your shoes on, please. All right, then, as soon as you get around the corner, shoes and socks are off.
And in the middle.
Yeah.
In that bath in the middle. There's always someone that never pulls the cover over
I
it
go
properly.
around, I tell people, I'm bossy.
Right, since the Hunter's disappeared, I will move this on. Mr. Darren, what is your number 1 worst attraction at Universal Orlando?
I put down the Beetlejuice show.
Beetlejuice?
Really? The new one?
Yeah. Yeah, the first iteration of it made sense. It was, I think, anyways, like the classic monsters doing the hair metal stuff and everything. I think it fit a lot better. The music selection now is terrible. The show is just not that great. It's weird. Like half of them are costumed pretty well. Beetlejuice, it looks really bad now.
Really?
As far as it just looks like it's just straight up rubber mask, the top half of his head.
No. Oh, yeah.
And it's not blended very well at all. I mean, yeah, like all of it together, I just think, yeah, it's the one thing that I went to the, like when they first changed it, I went to it one time and I haven't been back since.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed when they had their re-debut, and I expected a lot better. And what Darren said, the song selection is just, maybe they're trying to appeal to a different audience. I felt, I mean, this was me personally, I thought there were too many suggestive songs for a thing that's going to draw in a lot of families with kids. I mean, I guess that's a personal tasting. I was just surprised that they kind of went in that direction. And I'm more upset that that's really your only experience with the Universal monsters in that park. And I wouldn't mind if that was like your third thing to have them, but that's your only thing. And I don't like that.
Yeah, I think we should have a lot more classic monsters.
No, I agree.
Yeah, and Beetlejuice, I mean, it's his show, and he's in the background for 99% of it, so.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice did actually propose to me, though.
Don't say his name one more time.
Battle guys.
Go on, then I'll step out. Tracey, what is your number one worst attraction? See, you've got me.
Really?
Yeah.
You've got to ask.
I am, because I don't actually know.
Really?
Transform.
No, it does begin with a T, though.
Friends don't let friends ride?
Twister. I'm surprised it's took us this long to get someone to say it, especially Hunter, because he coined the bloody thing.
Pardon the word. But it...
Oi!
I whispered it.
I don't care, I've still got to bleep it out now.
It's rubbish.
It's not that bad.
It's crap.
It's not that bad.
You can even, you've got two people that don't like each other on screens that aren't even near each other. It's just cack. I can fart better than tornadoes.
Now behave yourself, because we're going to be interviewing someone who worked on this ride soon, so behave.
They paid somebody's rent. The bloody cow's on a wire. It's not even a real cow, for goodness sake. They could at least get a real cow.
No.
It's next day's burgers.
What's wrong with two people who can't stand each other? That's the reason part of the pixie dust is.
I'm glad you went there. I thought you were going to say us there.
Yeah, but even the bits that they've got, Helen Hunt and I've forgotten his name.
Hey,
Bill
Paxton's awesome.
Right?
What?
But they both sound bored when they're doing the bits.
Yeah,
they couldn't even muster up a bit of enthusiasm for this amazing thing.
Serious.
And it's
they're
like, oh my God.
Whatever.
It's just like,
they're crazy. They're talking about humans who have died from tornadoes. How much pep do you want in their voice?
Well, there's a joke to be found in everything.
Tornadoes killed over 5 million.
Yeah, but the sound.
Alex Struthers isn't jumping up and down for the Ethiopia.
I know, but the sound as if they're just reading it off a cue card.
But that's because they are.
I know, but good actors they can cover that. It's just.
Oh, Bill Paxton does the part where he touches the piece of wood that's coming through the house. It's great. And,
maybe I slept
where he
through
puts his
that
hand
bit.
on his hip, and it's awesome.
Hey, Darren trying to convince himself.
There's a nice Disney homage in there. If you've never seen it, that's jammed in the wheel. Got the Mickey ears there.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And again, it's another concrete switchback, like Rip Ride Rocket. Boring.
True. The beginning of the queue is horrible. I really think that you two, if it's even around by the time you get here, should take the backstage tour.
Yes, I would like to do that, because Darren
think it might
did it
change
recently.
your viewpoint of whatever goes on in that show when you see of what they have to, the technical way they have to do it. It's pretty eye opening.
Yeah,
and it might give you a new appreciation.
Yeah, because I know Darren, you did it recently, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Ask him to stay for the reset, because it's so cool to see that thing set back up again.
Definitely.
Okay.
But I definitely like it, and they told us cool little facts about it, because that had to be retrofitted around what they had for Ghostbusters there before.
That's true.
So they use the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is the drive-in movie theater sign now.
Oh.
They just took the covering off of that and replaced it with that. So there's the backstage tour, definitely recommend it. A lot of cool little facts they threw at you.
No, I do like my cool little facts. So. I still think it's crap, but sorry, Darren.
Like Shrek, it's a hard attraction to keep people away from that haven't done it before, your friends and family coming. And I think part of that is because how great a movie Twister is and how well it's aged over 25 years, what it might be right now. It's a great summer. It may be one of the best summer films to watch a popcorn film.
I love
and you
that
just
movie.
want to have that experience in the attraction, even though it kind of doesn't deliver that type of fun.
Yeah. maybe that's it, because I do love the movie, and it doesn't do it justice.
Right. I love that. I love that movie. It's also got the weirdest gift shop in the history of theme parks with Wizard of Oz and its tornado stuff. The flying cow that does a lot of things on that. So it's super strange. Very little actual Twister merchandise and just all these tornado merchandise. Just kind of really odd stuff.
Yep, I think it was down to one shirt and one shot glass when I was there last. That actually say Twister on them.
The flying cow squadron or whatever, they're trying to get that brand up. Very weird.
Right, before we go to Derek for his number one, I'll throw Hunter's out there. And Hunter's is, me and him are going to fall out big style here, Poseidon's Fury.
Wow.
For having amazing potential for a themed attraction, but it has continued to languish in disrepair.
Fair enough.
He's with the Museum of Christopher Walken for Disaster, and you have the hallway of water. He has two of the best effects at Universal in his top 5 of worst.
I love that.
I
water
love
vortex.
Poseidon's Fury because, again, it's one of those last attractions at the park that still has a live actor as part of it. Not just that.
Yeah.
I just think, I remember going through it when we were over last time with Darren and us being baffled by the room drop at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe to people what it is because it's so unique. Whereas almost everything else, you can tell people, well, it's kind of like this, and you've done something like this over here at Disney or SeaWorld. You've never done anything like Poseidon's Fury. No. It is next level bananas.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat for that.
The only thing I will say about it is, and it's maybe just because I'm getting on a bit, but there's a hell of a lot of standing about, and I find my back aches a lot after that.
And everyone's in a. I want to be the first through, and everyone's barging everyone out the way, and there's a little bit of that, but that's people. That's not the attraction.
It's the most un-handicap accessible attraction I've ever. I don't know how people don't kill themselves at the very end when you're walking up and down stairs, almost in pitch black.
Yeah,
actually,
I agree.
Do you not remember the last time we did it? I actually slipped down the stairs.
No, I was talking
Pardon? Pardon, dear?
I said, no, I was talking to Darren.
Yeah, we were sitting there going, well, the room, how did they do that?
That's an attraction I would like to get a behind-the-scenes tour of.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Cool.
Go on then, Derek. I am excited to find out what you're...
First of all, I'm proud of everyone that we only had one Twister. I really thought everyone's going to take Twister. It's glad that nobody did except Tracey. My number one is also not Twister. It is most people probably haven't even done this. Lucy, a tribute over at Universal Studios.
Oh,
I've never done that.
It's just a waste of space, and I know she was an icon in television, and it just has no effect on people in 2015. And it's right at the front of the park. I think you need to take people away. We just talked about that gauntlet of Rip Ride Rocket, Despicable Me, and Shrek. So it's just keeping all these people in this one spot. If you had maybe something over there to little distract them from, I think it would kind of help those other 3 rides more.
Pardon the pun, but I love Lucy. But it's not. I can't remember the last time it was ever on TV. And who's younger than me really knows who Lucille Ball is.
I don't even know what channel it's on here, and I could pretty much name you any of the older shows. I don't even know who is syndicating that now. It's a shame that we kind of, at least over here in America, have lost a lot of our history for television and like Jackie Gleason and stuff. It's really gone. No one's really paying attention to that, and because of that, Universal as a theme park kind of needs to move beyond. Maybe give her a little wing at the front of the park. Maybe do another museum or the history of television. But I think it's really a wasted opportunity to give such a large, relatively speaking, a large footprint to that tribute.
Yeah.
Again, we've never been in it.
I think I've been in the store with Rebecca.
I couldn't even tell you where it is, to be honest.
But yeah, I like the idea of like giving her a little section, maybe a little museum, because I could bring back the Hitchcock stuff then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Put your Universal monsters in there if you wanted to.
No. We need more monsters out in the park. I like your classic monsters.
Did you see that picture from Parkscope when they were at Grad Bash and they had the stilt walking Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein?
No.
No.
I'll send it to you guys off.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite photos I've ever seen in the parks. It's wonderful. And the best part is Frankenstein is talking or looking, whatever he's doing, with a couple high school girls, and the look that the Bride of Frankenstein is giving him over the shoulder. It's so wonderful. It's just
I love it.
I know they sometimes have the classic monsters out in Hollywood. More like, but they did have them out a little bit last year in Orlando, if I remember rightly. but not much.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. It's good if the leaked house for Horror Night, the scare zone for Horror Nights this year turns out to be true. Then we'll get to see a bit more of them this year.
I hope so much that that's true. If it's not, please make it true, people at Universal.
Mike, we know you listen.
Just for me.
Something's going on at Universal Pictures in terms of all these reboots. Nothing has happened, because I remember a year or two ago that there was a big focus. You're getting new Mummy, you're getting new Frank, and nothing has happened other than that awful Dracula film.
Yeah, which
so I hope they haven't shuttered the whole plan, because it looked like they were going aggressively in rebranding all these monsters and giving them a bigger focus, and nothing has happened since then.
Right. Well, we've been going a bit long, so let's wrap this bugger up.
Yeah.
My number one, we've already talked about it at least twice already, is Shrek 4D, 3D, whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Twister never even made it in your top 5.
No, I don't hate Twister. I actually came, when we went last time, we told Darren we would go and do Twister. Because he was like, go and do it. It won't be as bad as the thing. And I went out skeptical as hell. And you were like, oh my God, it's so much worse than I thought it was. And I came out and was like, and I came out going, do you know, I actually quite enjoyed it. I think we've got audio of it somewhere. We did a review for Darren. We've played it on the show before, coming out of that attraction.
We do need to have words later, do you?
Shrek is horrendous. The right, I'm going to compare it to what I think is the best 3D attraction in either park, which is Terminator 2 3D. Right? So the pre-show for Shrek is good. It's funny. There's a bit of, you've got a live team member there interacting with you. And it's fun. And I love the Pinocchio and the 3 pigs hanging up. It's cool. It's fun. But then you go in and it's just a bog standard by the numbers sit in a theatre 3D attraction. There's no reason for you to be sat in a theatre watching that movie
that we saw.
Whereas like T2, there's a reason that you're in that theatre, because you're there for a Cyberdyne presentation. So it just doesn't make any sense. And don't get, I love Shrek. Those films, I haven't watched them for ages, but I knew if I watched them now, I would still really enjoy it. But as far as an attraction goes, we didn't ride it the last time we were there, and we spent how many days over at Universal? 9 days and never touched it.
Yeah.
And we've got kids.
How would you compare it? I mean, and you have kids too. Because I think it's unfair to compare it to T2 3D. That's almost in its own world when you had James Cameron whipping people and creating a next level attraction that still stands today. But I think It's a Tough to Be a Bug at Animal Kingdom is a much better equivalent to this. And with 2 kids, I don't know if they've done the other one, but how would you compare Shrek to that? Because I think that's more of a one-on-one comparison.
We didn't do that last time,
Yeah, we did. Jade always craps herself with the things go under her ass. I
think the 3D is much better.
Again, it kind of has a reason behind it. Yeah. Why you're there. It's a presentation from the bugs. So there's, everyone's always about story and theme and all of that now, and there isn't a reason behind Shrek, whereas Tough to Be a Bug there is. You've gone under the roots of the Tree of Life to see the bugs, and it makes sense.
Yeah, but on a positive note for Shrek, the Tree of Life does not drop its branches on your head.
No, this is true. But yeah, anybody who's listened to the show for long enough and has listened to us knew I was going to put Shrek in at first. I'm surprised you didn't, to be quite honest.
I don't take that much notes of you, do you?
No, I'm surprised you didn't have it as number 1. I expected me and you to have the same number 1.
It was always going to be Twister.
It was. That's a good T-shirt to me. It was always going to be. Well, I know the show's running long, but what is your theory of we talked? You guys have talked a lot about rumors that's on the internet of what's going to be changing at Universal Studios Florida. No one ever talks about Shrek leaving. Why do you think that is? If your belief is such a bad attraction?
Because he's an ogre, and who goes up against an ogre?
That's a good point.
Do you know what? I don't honestly know.
I mean, it's dead. That is the primest real estate in that park.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It could not be better. And I've never heard them say, this is, we're going to replace it. They don't even talk about updating it, which is the worst part.
No.
At least shut it down and put, like what Darren was saying, get rid of that, the ghosting images. It's a bad 3D experience, let alone the show.
That's it as well, when you think they've just updated the film on T2. Despicable Me's film's pretty much brand new, and you've got that stuck in between the pair of them, and then sort of Transformers around the corner. You've got 3 state-of-the-art 3D attractions around it, which are going to make it look even worse. But yeah, There's been rumours here and there, but nothing substantial.
It's not like they're going to be putting a new movie out or anything like that to keep it there.
And the DreamWorks franchise is such a weird up in the air one because there's so many different theme parks have it now. It's kind of... Yeah.
They're so popular, too. I don't understand why Universal is not just marrying it. I mean, why does Busch Gardens have Madagascar? I mean, that Madagascar 3... made almost frozen money. That's how successful it was, and no one really even talks about it. But that's how huge it was. And those penguins are almost near Minion level popularity with kids. I mean, people love DreamWorks, the Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon, and yet,
yes,
why aren't Disney or Universal committing to these brands? I just don't understand it.
No, How to Train Your Dragon we've talked about quite a few times. I think would be a perfect fit for that park. But
the second movie was my movie of the year last year.
Yeah,
above Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
It
was good. They're both great.
Yeah.
Both How to Train Your Dragons are gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
I do have to say my honorable mention though
Go on,
was the Terminator 2 3D pre-show.
Yeah.
Though when Shaq comes on, I'm always interested again.
Well, my honorable mention.
How do you like the gift shop, Darren? That's my favorite gift shop maybe in Orlando.
Yeah.
It's my second favorite gift shop to I guess it's technically not a gift shop, but the Film Vault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't been in there yet.
Film Vault's my new favorite, but it was definitely my favorite running up to that. It's just awesome how they how everything's set up in there, and then they've got some of the T2 memorabilia in there too. So, and then I love that they have a making of video of the ride running in the back, and I have watched it more than once there. But if you didn't know, they've got the whole making of going on back there.
What was your honorable mention, Tracey?
My honorable mention would be the carousel row.
What?
The carousel row.
The carousel?
Oh, right.
No, the carousel row.
What are you talking about?
In port of entry, right at the end, on your way out.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exit.
All right.
Sorry. That's my least favourite part of any park.
Turnstile.
I know, but it didn't work.
It worked. It worked in confusing.
Confused you
of everybody because you wouldn't know what you were talking about.
Just because I'm subtle.
Right.
See, I'm easy to confuse. I bought a $12 bag of Doritos based on grams.
This is very true.
Do you want me to bring you a bag out, Derek? Do you want us to bring you a bag out in October?
Yeah, fly some down.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we want to give our listeners a chance to email in. Yeah, I told you. I don't want to talk about it. And invite you, the listener, to send your top 5 worst attractions lists in, and I'll talk to Derek and see how he worked out his top 6 attractions, what points he gave and stuff, and we'll compile an official UUOP listeners list of the top 5 worst attractions. And of course, Tracey, you can email them to us at
podcast@uuopodcast.com.
That will do it for episode 144 for Tracey and Darren and Hunter, who nearly made it through a whole show. And of course, Derek, would you like to plug yourself? Go on, where else can everyone find your dulcet tones?
Well, when they're sending in their votes to you, they should also vote to have me on the show more so they could hear me on UUOP.
Awesome.
That's one way to do it. They can hear me on part of the Pixie Dust and the e-ticket report on the Mice Pod Network.
Which is, I'll tell you what, Derek, that is an awesome show. I really enjoy you guys. You really do debate it in a very different way from a lot of what other people do.
Thank you very much. And you can also find me every week doing the Saturday 6 articles on the touringplans.com blog.
Awesome. Cool. So I have been Lee, and this, of course, has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Well, that wraps up another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Just search the word UUO Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, so if you've seen something hilarious in the parks, let us know for our Funny Schmidt segment. And if you've had a great experience with a team member, we want to hear about that too. So to get in touch with us, email us at podcast@uuopodcast.com or record us a message at speakpipe.com/UUOpodcast. Please subscribe to us on iTunes and rate and review the show. That would be amazing. Not an Apple user? No problem. You can find us on Stitcher, at uuopodcast.libsyn.com, as well as many other podcast apps. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, for all your Universal vacation needs. Head over to our partner site, micechat.com, for even more theme park news, and check out micepod.com. So until next time, be adventurous.
This has been a micepod.com presentation.
MiceChat.com.